to professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Let me get it out of the way. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, that my mother told me. She told me just go ahead, just get it out, just all in one shot. Fuck it.
Right. That's how I be feeling sometimes.
Yeah, because one day she's behind me, and all I heard was her going, I was like, what the fuck, man? She was like, I'm trying to get it all out at one time.
Right, fuck this bullshit, coughing all day.
I was like, damn.
Let's do it right now.
And that's crazy. Ever since he told me that, I've been doing it now. I just be getting on my shit like, I do that shit now. That shit crazy. And she just told me that. She just told me that.
Wow, that's crazy. I said the same thing, right?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, my mother, I don't hear shit that people say.
Right.
That I don't hear the things that she say that people would say.
Right. They don't usually match up.
Yeah.
They don't usually match up.
And when you say that,
that took you right back to where you were
yeah.
a minute ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I said, damn. Okay. I guess she ain't the only one to do that shit then. You know?
Not, right. That's what I say. Never know. You never know how it rolls, you know?
Right.
Like I said, the secret. So, welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
Episode 89. Leaving the 80s, headed to the 90s. Y'all ready?
Yep.
On our way to 100. Come on.
On our way. We flying too. Telling you. We are moving. And I like it.
Yeah, it's like we said before, you know, it's like, there's not a lot of people that can say they have 100 of anything that they've done. You know what I mean? It's not a lot, you know, so it's a pretty big accomplishment. But that's not what we're doing it for. You know what I mean? We're not doing it for specific, but it's going to be a cool accomplishment. But
yes, sir.
It's not what we do it for, but we're glad to see you here.
Right.
Welcome to the motherfucking show.
Shit, I'm happy to be here, you know?
I'm just happy to be here.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Cause
greatest time to be alive.
Yeah, man. Cause when I was born, like until now, shit definitely changed, man. And I'm just seeing this shit.
Well, right. When you look back, that's the thing. I be looking back a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I be catching like things that I did as a kid or things like you're saying that my mom or my dad would say as a kid, and then I'm looking at things now and I'm like, wow. You know, see how crazy and how far we've come.
We came, man.
You know what I mean? So. But we're here.
Right.
We're here, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Bomb droppers. We still here.
You know how it goes.
You know, like a baby in the womb. We still kicking.
We still kicking. All right. Kicking like kung fu. So, but yeah, 89.
Kicking like black belt.
Heading out of the 80s. Y'all have fun with us in the 80s? You know what I mean? Like we hit the 80s.
What's up, man?
We said some different cool shit with the 80s. Last week we did the 88 stuff that happened in 88.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we hit a couple different points along the way. 81 was your birth year. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Like so we've done some cool stuff.
80s we went
just
back
in
to the
80s.
future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
See?
In the 80s we went back. You know, we took it back.
Yep. So now we get ready to hit the 90s. So on our way to 100.
Ain't nothing wrong with taking it back sometimes, man.
So right. So you never know what we're gonna have in store for the 90s.
You never know.
You know, and we were just talking about it at the beginning of the, you know, offhand before we were even on camera yet was, look how far we've come, and it's like, you know, our episodes now are just like, and we're still like, there's no producer, there's no one producing this show, there's no one telling us what to do, there's nobody, you know what I mean, like, and what I'm saying is it's not scripted, it's not a scripted show, it's not, we don't go, here's the topics for the day, get them all in, you know,
Make sure you mention this.
Right, exactly like that. And sometimes that'll come here and there because we do have things that come up.
Right.
But it's not a show that's built that way. So to know that we've ripped 89 fucking episodes just from fucking free thought, you know what I mean? And then we're getting close to hit 100. Come on, people.
Man. Bomb droppers.
How is that not cool?
For real.
You know what I mean? There's no trophies for this.
Nah, I don't want a trophy. You know what I'm saying? But if something do present itself.
Right. It will. It will.
I appreciate it.
Right. There's going to be, you know what I mean? There's plenty. People will come around when it's time.
Yeah.
That's just all it is. It was put out there so that people will find it. And they're finding it. They're coming through. I mean, I'm getting, even with the rants are the biggest thing so far, where everybody's like, yo, that was perfect. Like that brings us back to the show. But people who just want to get snippets can get snippets and go on.
Right.
They don't have to sit there and like skim your show for snippets. They can just get those ones. And, and I threw a couple on TikTok. I'm still fucking with TikTok just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I threw a few of them on TikTok. So if you haven't gone to our TikTok, I think it's at AwkwardIntel. At AwkwardIntel is the one on TikTok. That's us. You'll see the logo. You know who it is.
Shit, you just can't drop it like that.
Yeah. So
TikTok.
So we're gonna see. Like I said, I'm still playing with it. I'm still getting some ideas together, but I'm dropping some of the rants on there so that people can get some tidbits on there too and see who we can attract. You never know. You know what I mean? Might get some different internet traffic from over there.
Nah, I'm just mad we getting into the game a little late because I think they about to shut TikTok down.
Hey, but at least we can say we were there.
Right.
Because there's going to be people who are like, never fucked with it. I don't know what happened. Sorry, it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at least we can say we was there. We tried it. We checked it out. You know?
Yeah.
We got the T-shirt and we moved the fuck on.
Shit, in my eyes, man, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You know what I'm saying? People
I don't have no problem
expressing how they feel, you know what I'm saying? Just let that shit be, man.
It's something I told somebody the other day is they created social media to track us, to track what we're doing, to track where we're at, all this check-in, you know what I mean? All that. It's a monitoring system.
Right.
But what they didn't understand was that we took it and turned it into an information system, which is what it was meant to be in the first place. But they created it as this social, come get influenced, over here type shit to distract us. And then we turned around and said, oh, we going to use this for truth, and just started shooting it out there.
Right.
And that's why, think about it, folks. Think about it. Fact checkers didn't show up until the truth was actually being spoken.
Yeah. Bomb droppers.
Because 10 years ago, there wasn't nobody going, hey, fact check that. You know what I mean?
Right.
We weren't fact checking them. You know what I mean? They were telling us whatever the fuck they wanted to say. So when we get some information and we start talking it, how the fuck are they going to fact check us now? That's some bullshit, Just because your book or your Wikipedia doesn't say whatever, doesn't mean it ain't true.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you're the controller of that information. So, you know what I mean? Of course you can go, no, our books say this. It's like, yeah, because that's the information you're presenting. You're not presenting the information we're presenting.
Right.
So, that's the difference. That's all you have to think about.
Damn. Yeah, she just be wild, man.
Yeah, we got to, at this point, here's the idea, right? Because we know they've lied to us, how do we trust them with anything now at all? You know what I mean? Like that's where we should be. That's why, like, every other week I'm on here going, are y'all not outraged yet? Where's the outrage?
You know what I'm saying? Because I know damn well you'd be mad if somebody lied to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of your friends, or
one of your friends, one of your kids lies to you.
Right.
How do you feel?
Right.
Now, take that the government has been lying to you. How does that make you feel?
Right.
Yeah, you should be outraged. You should be creating shows. You should be going online. You should be figuring out petitions. You should be figuring out what you can do to get in this movement. That's what we did. You know what I mean? Back in 22, we got into the movement because we wanted to move this along so that people can understand what's happening out here. That way you're aware, and then you can make your own decisions. It's up to you to make a decision on what to do now. Right. Because now you know. It was different when you didn't know anything and you were just blissful all day, like, oh, I'm just doing whatever I'm doing. But now you know. So what are you going to do with that?
Right.
And that's why we're here.
Bomb droppers.
That's what we're doing. We're doing something. We're doing what we feel that we need to do in order to help this movement continue.
Trying to keep your mind sharp, man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't lose that mind.
My mind's playing tricks on me.
Shit. That's all we got for real. That's all you got.
Yeah.
And once that's gone, you gone.
Well, that takes me into something here, right? Is I still, you know what I mean? Like, I still try to keep my mind sharp, not just with watching the podcast, but not just with the basic shit, but like I go play video games, or I get a little brick breaker game on the phone, or something weird that makes you challenge your mind a little bit and keeps you engaged, you know? And so just the other day, I downloaded a game that came out last year called Stray. Remember the movie you told me about, Strays? Okay, this one was just called Stray, and it's a game. It's a video game.
Okay.
And what you are is you're a cat. You're this little fucking cat that can't talk or do anything, but they can climb, jump, and move and get through small spaces. Yeah. And you just have to start fucking exploring and figuring shit out. And you just start running around.
So you're playing as the cat.
You're playing as the cat. And you're just running around, and you're just, sometimes it's puzzles. You know, you might have to go, I got to leap to here, to jump to here, and then I got to, do, and then push this button. And then I got to jump down real quick, jump back up here and push this button or something. You know what I mean? And if you only push one of them and you wait too long, then the door shuts and you can't get through. You know, it's all weird little puzzles and stuff that a cat could probably do. You know what I mean? Where you, and sometimes, and it's cat shit. You can knock shit off the fucking counter. You know what I mean? You can walk up to it and just move stuff off the counter and shit. There's areas where there's rugs and stuff that are in the game, because you're running through houses and different shit. Because you get caught up in this dead zone. That's what happens. Is as a small cat, the idea is that it falls into this area. And it realizes that it's like a dead zone. So it's like people used to live here. But now you got to figure out how to get out. So there's a puzzle. And then you end up meeting robots that are still active, running around and doing stuff. And they don't even, they're just like living their lives now. They're like, yeah, humans have been gone for a long time. And it's all this crazy story.
What the
But it's called Stray. And you're just this cat and you're running around. That's all you're doing. So it's wild. Yeah, he can meow. There's a button to make him meow and shit. And yeah, it's all weird. And
damn.
Yeah.
And what's the object?
I don't know yet. I mean, there's a story to it. You know what I mean? So you're trying to get out of this place that you're trapped in. So that's the main idea. But along the way, you kind of learn a few mysteries. And you learn, because then, and then at one point, he gets a backpack. He finds a backpack. A robot puts a backpack on him, and it's got a little small robot in it that flies around. So then he starts helping you open doors and shit, because you can find the keypad, and then you can use him to hack it and shit like that. So your cat gets a couple abilities where it starts to be able to interact with the world a little more, and then that thing can also translate shit. So let's say sometimes there's signs on the wall that just look like gibberish, and you can walk up to them and hit a button, and then it'll say what it says. The little robot dude will be like translate it for you, So shit like that, and then since you have that little robot, this is where it gets cool. So since you have that little robot, he can talk to other robots. So if you find other robots, you talk to the other robots, and that's how you start figuring out where to go.
Gotcha.
That's what happens. Then it starts kind of leading you on a mission, like, oh, well, I need this, and if I can get this, I'll let you through this door. You know what I mean? And then you got to go figure out this puzzle or whatever to get him his thing, and then they'll open the door for you. You know what I mean? Or some shit. So it's like it's weird shit like that. You just got to, and you're just running around as this fucking cat, jumping and climbing on shit.
Damn.
Some of the stuff you got to climb on these buildings, and you got to find a way to jump up there, jumping on ledges and finding little ways, because it'll only let you jump to certain places. So you got to kind of navigate it and figure it out sometimes.
Do the cat grow, or it just stay the same?
I think it's just the same.
Oh shit. I thought he got get superpowers and shit.
Nothing like that. As far as I can see, you're just this one little cat.
Dang.
And it's third person, so you see the little cat in front of you, and you're just running around doing shit. You know what I mean? So you're like behind it. So yeah, it's wild. So and it was just and the reason I downloaded it the other day was because I was like, I need to find a game that just is like challenging right now. You know, just something to do. But and then when I read about it and I watched the trailer, I was like, oh, this got puzzles in it and shit. So it'll make you think. So I was like, let me try this one. And it was on sale. It was on sale for $18, so it was worth it.
It's this game I want to get. Like, I be playing spades and shit on my phone, you know, and like they be having ads and shit come up. You know, they show you that or they show you like other games, right? So there's this game where you gotta like, it's like a whole bunch of logs just in the water, and you got like a whole bunch of trucks right there. So you gotta get the truck, park it there, load it up, keep it moving,
Drive it off, right?
Right, and then go get another truck, pick some more logs up, keep it moving. So basically, you gotta keep
the production going.
Yeah.
I love games like that.
That's what I'm saying.
They're kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like certain
You know
ones.
what I mean? Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Because then they get.
I think that one would be cool, but
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. I think it's Stack something.
I might have to look into that one.
Yeah.
Might have to look into that because that sounds interesting. I would definitely be interested.
Hell yeah. What?
And just to, like I said, just to keep it active, and you got to figure out the dance of it all,
Right.
you know, and stuff
Right.
like that. Yeah.
And then the more you play, you could build like a machine or something.
Right.
You know, and it help you with the
Sorting
with the logs. Yeah,
different shit like that, right? Sort them faster, and
Right.
and then you can load them up on other trucks that head out and shit, right? I got you.
You know what I mean? Instead of one truck at a time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn it into a little factory of its own, and now you can get 4 trucks. or
Exactly.
whatever, right? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, those little games like that, they're interesting, and I'll play those sometimes. Sometimes those ones pop up in the middle of other games while you're waiting. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're waiting, and then all of a sudden it's like you get the little person, you can move them around, and you start collecting shit, and then you drop it in the bucket, and then it starts again.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, some of those are interesting, but it's like, but when you actually go play that game, it's not exactly like that.
Yeah.
You're like this motherfucker got me. You gotta play. That's why I said that ends up the mini game within another game. That's what that be. I think that's probably out.
Yeah. I think only one game got me like that, and that was that shooting game. You know the one that
Yes, where you're shooting the barrels.
Yeah. Man, I
that's
was
a
like,
mini
man.
game within another game, and you're like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
I found some things similar to it, but it's not.
You said that,
but it's not it.
Yeah, we chatted about that for a quick second about.
But it's not it. But it give you that rush though. Like, all right.
Yeah, because it's like, why is it not? That would be the best game ever. How is it not a game?
That's what I'm saying.
People would play that all fucking day.
Right.
I would.
Then I get mad. I get mad at the motherfucker. Like, you could have stood a little longer to get the bird. What are you doing? Why you moving?
Yeah, and they're talking it up. They're like, okay, we're gonna get this.
Yeah. And they get smashed up.
And then the big dude comes up and just goes boom.
Right. Like, man, let me play this game.
Right. You're like, I could have done better.
Yeah. Definitely could have done better, man. You know what I'm saying? But all I play on my phone now, like lately, is poker and spades.
Right.
You don't want to see me on spades, believe me, folks.
Shit. We're gonna have to put your
just
fucking
talking
name
shit.
tag up there and get him to fucking hit you up.
Yeah.
Come see me. What's up?
Definitely check me out. But this game, you got to be, you got to have a certain amount of numbers, like stats and shit. You know what I'm saying? So say you like 87%, I'm 95%. You can't play with me yet.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta work your way.
You gotta be
up.
closer in range or something.
Yeah, you
because
gotta be
that's
in
too
that
far in
range.
range for you to. I got you. That kind of keeps it interesting, so that
Yeah, you know
people
what I'm
can't
saying?
just cheat people who don't know how to play as well or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You
I'm
have
up
to get some
here.
people with some skill challenge, right?
Right.
That are similar in skill, right? That's cool.
I know you see my stars at the bottom. You know what I mean? That lets you know that I'm a good player. For real.
Right. You're like, yeah, I don't fuck around.
Yeah, I don't play around with that spades, man. For real, man. I wanted to just open up like a little, get like a little building, just have a little spades night, man. People would come out, play spades, man. But the thing about that
BYOB?
is some people, that too, you know what I'm saying? But some spades games get a little out of hand.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if if shit would go smooth, man, that would be something.
So
good.
what do you do? What do you do? You got to do a buy-in, or you just throw a party to throw a party?
I mean, shit, you know, to get in, be like, you know, $5-10 and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
You gonna be winning money.
Make a few bucks and then you win, and then put pot down when y'all play.
Exactly.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But some motherfuckers don't know how to act, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, I'll make this shit 75 to 90. I need all old people.
He said, you know what you do for that? You go to the bingo hall.
Say, nah, hell yeah. Hey, them old ladies, boy, they be playing some cards now. They be playing some cards. For real. Them old ladies, man. Shit, they the ones be having,
We're losing
house
that.
parties and
We're
shit.
losing that generation right now. You know what I mean? That generation is starting to move on, and we're not really doing that anymore. We don't really play like the card games like that no more. You know?
Shit. Pinochle, they used to play all them type of games back in the day. Biz Wiz.
I mean, when I was younger, I did play cards more. I would play solitaire sometimes when I was just chilling.
Yeah.
But now it's on your phone, so you know what I mean. Like it's a whole different world because of that. But like, yeah, I used to do that stuff. You know what I mean? I remember that stuff. I remember doing things like that. I've got some experience, folks. I've been around. Yeah, so the
They
generation.
used to play the games and all that.
Yeah, we used to play those.
Yeah, man.
A lot more. Now we play them like more like if we go camping or if we go like hanging out like at the beach or something. You're with family and people.
Right.
You'll get a few people around,
Go out of town.
But nowadays it actually gets more elaborate because the people will bring these other games and shit. That's where like those apples to apples and some of those other crazy games they have. You know what I mean? Like people will bring games and then it's like. They'll be like, yo, have y'all ever played da-da-da? And I'll be like, no. Let's do it.
Right.
You know, so it's a lot of like Pictionary.
Oh, man, that was my
Shit
game
like that,
back in the
Pictionary.
day.
I remember playing Pictionary with my mom and my brother and sisters and
Pictionary?
stuff when we was kids. I remember playing that.
Yeah.
We would play that stuff.
That was my game. You know? Shit, man.
Yeah.
Childhood years, man.
We keep going back there, man, because we've talked about. We didn't realize how good we fucking had it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we didn't maintain that idea. That's where we fucked up. We let the world corrupt us because we didn't know any better. You know what I mean? So we let the world corrupt us and think we had to go do a certain thing, and we didn't keep that same attitude as a kid of like, you know what I mean? We were living a dream back then.
Right.
So, and we're going to get back there. That's the idea. That's the life we want to live for the rest of our lives.
Man.
That type of shit.
We was kids, you know what I'm saying? We was running around and shit. You know what I mean? We wasn't thinking about doing
pay
no
for
dumb
nothing,
shit, man.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we go buy some candy here and there or whatever, but we weren't like, you know what I mean? It was easy to get a couple bucks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Shit, did you hear about, where's that at, man?
What you got?
Oh, I think it's down here. Like, you can't, if you under 17, you need a parent with you in the grocery store.
That's a new law? Like here in Maryland?
Yeah, I believe it.
Wow. You can't just, under 17, you can't wander around the grocery store no more by yourself.
By yourself.
Gotcha. So you can't send your kids in for nothing no more?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Remember that
That's
shit?
what I'm saying, right.
Like, give it $5, run inside and grab that fucking, grab some chips real quick.
Right. Go get some bread.
All right, go grab a loaf of bread real quick. I remember doing that as a kid.
Remember pads?
I remember doing that
buy
as a
some
kid.
pads and shit.
They sent you in for pads?
What?
Nice.
Embarrassed like a motherfucker.
I only had to do that for my wife. I've never had to do that for anybody else. Yeah, I never had to do
I was
that for
embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? But I always flipped it on the person who was ringing me up.
Right.
Like, fuck it, hey, are these good?
Yo.
Are these good for your lady?
No.
Like, are these good? You know,
Right.
shit, I get that pressure off me. I don't you see me buying them pads, but
Yeah.
now I'm just like, damn, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean nowadays I
You know
wouldn't be
what I'm
embarrassed to do anything. I just get
and
whatever it is.
this is a kid.
Yeah,
I just had
but
it in my mind.
that's what I'm right. Well, that's what I say. That's remember as a kid, our parents used to write a fucking note and send us to buy a 6-pack at the fucking corner store.
Right. Right.
That's the '80s, folks. You know? When people trusted each other.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I don't know what the hell these motherfuckers out here doing. These motherfuckers just stealing shit.
It's because it got so grimy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to come up, and it got to a point where instead of waiting your turn, people just started taking their turns. You know what I mean? And they just started, we're taking it now. We're not going to wait around. We're not going to build it. We're just going to take it. That conquer attitude or something showed up. And once we got that, man, that's why everybody's always like, you know, like, how's it all going to change? There's too many people out there like that. They're only like that, though, because they have none. They're lacking. You know what I mean? If we weren't lacking, they wouldn't have no problem. Right. But it's because they created lack that some of us lack more than others, and so those people prey on those ones. You know what I mean? But when all the boats are floating, you'd have no reason to take from anybody else. Right. You only do it now because it's survival. At least that's the idea you have in your mind. But if we all had enough, we wouldn't think like that. You know what I mean? So
Survival shit. As a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was fascinated with deodorant. You know what I'm saying? The way they smell and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they smell good ones and shit. I just like that shit. So
like men's, women's, all of them, whatever.
Nah, men.
Oh, men.
You know
so you would try different styles to see like.
Yeah, I used to like Right Guard,
right,
Brute. I used to like all that shit back in the
Axe.
day. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
you fuck with Axe?
Nah, I don't like that spray shit.
I used to use it as just like a hide the weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got a bod. Remember bod?
Bod. Yeah, that was a different one.
Yeah, somebody gave me that for a gift one day. You know what I'm saying? But I used it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I used to be.
I wasn't gonna buy no spray.
My teen years into like my early 20s, I would do Gillette. I was doing like that Gillette gel shit.
Gillette.
You remember that?
Okay, yeah.
Gillette gel.
Gillette, yeah.
That shit. I used to put that shit on, man. And at some point down the road, it just started caking on.
Damn.
Because, you know, sweating and it just started caking on. And then I had to scrub it down and peel it off and get all that shit out of there. And then I was like, I'm never using this shit again.
Damn.
I gave up that stuff and I just use regular deodorant now.
Oh my goodness! You know what deodorant I hate?
Which one you hate?
The one with the little gel shit. The with the gel.
Yes, any of the gels. I do not use
turn
any
it
of the gels.
and the shit come out like popping and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Nope.
Man,
not doing any of that no more.
That shit. That's the worst deodorant. I don't know how motherfuckers use
deodorant now.
I don't know how motherfuckers use that.
Yeah, and it's
for real.
I think mine's Right Guard.
Right Guard.
Yeah. Bear Glove. You ever heard of that one?
Bear Glove.
Bear Glove. It's one of their scents.
No.
Yeah. So I use Right Guard Bear Glove. That's the one I use.
That's crazy. Yeah. I think I use Speed Stick.
You're on a Speed Stick kick?
Yeah. I used to see, man. Man, that's crazy. Yeah. I used to take deodorant. You know what I'm saying? So that was the point I was bringing that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I did my little dirt. You know what I'm saying? But
so you was so into
wasn't
them
bad.
that you was just taking whichever ones you wanted?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I go in the store.
Hey, you found something you wanted and you went after it.
Right. As a kid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know how old I was, man, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably stole like 4 or 5 of them damn things together.
Right.
All together.
That ain't that
It wasn't a lot. That's what I'm saying.
I stole probably like 20 packs or more of cigarettes.
Saying.
I used to steal cigarettes.
See. Damn.
Yeah. At fucking like 7, 8 years old.
8 years old.
I wasn't smoking. Well, I did for a summer. Because my cousins
7, 8 years old.
Maybe 9.
Damn,
probably 9. Probably more like 9. But I remember this was in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And it was in the summertime. We stayed at my grandma's house. My cousins were there too, so they were older. I had some older cousins. So by the time they was like 12, 13, some of them was already starting to smoke. So I was probably like 9, 10. They got me fucking stealing cigarettes for them because I was the most unsuspected motherfucker that would do the shit. You know what I mean? So my cousin would go like distract him or something, like be like go ask him a question and get him to walk in the back, and then I would just, because back then this is the 80s. Back then the cigarettes were right at the front, but in front on the bottom. You know what I mean? Like the candy is now. The cigarettes used to be there, folks. Yeah. Right? So so you used to just walk up.
That's what motherfuckers would trust it back then.
You used to walk up, grab a pack, throw it on the counter, pay for it, walk the fuck out. That's how you did it. So like I said, my cousin would distract him and shit and get him to walk in the back or go do something real quick. And then I'd just run up and just be like, like three packs and put them in my waistband. And then,
damn.
And then I'd go back and I'd play the video game. Because I'd be playing the video game, and my cousin was distracting. That's the shit.
And did.
Yep.
Wow.
We all did wild shit, folks.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the idea. I mean, you got to talk about your flaws as well. You know what I mean? And then learn from those mistakes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't continue doing that forever.
Right.
I did it for a little while, one little summer, and then I realized, okay, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this every summer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's crazy. That's when the time shit would happen in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers had time.
Yeah. You were just twiddling your thumbs,
right? Like
and getting into shit.
What we gonna do?
Yeah, getting into shit. So my cousin puts the scheme together, and I just fucking followed along. I said, "Fuck it, let's go." You know what I mean? And then sometimes we would sell the cigarettes to like our uncles and shit, and get a few bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
So like,
that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, you did it because it was like, oh shit, I got $5. Now I can go get sodas. I can go get candy for like 2-3 days. You know what I mean? I'm good.
Right.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So,
call her back.
To my point again, like back then, you know what I'm saying? We was, taking like little 2-3 things here and there, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then, but now these motherfuckers running in the store.
Oh, the running and snatch everything.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers running in the store and just snatching shit
and run back out.
Like that's probably why they gotta have parents with them. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't do no shit like that.
Right.
Run in the fucking store and just grab some shit and
the snatch and grab.
And gone.
That's what we used to call it back in the day. Snatch and grab. So I got another story about that. Did I ever tell this story?
That's crazy. I don't think so. Let's get it.
I used to do beer runs back in the day.
Nope, never told it.
So yeah, me and one of my cousins, I used to be driving and shit, and they would run inside.
Speaking of beer runs, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. This fucking beer is running through me.
Oh, you doing it again?
But go ahead.
So he would run inside and grab like a fucking 20-pack or something, and then just come running out. I'd fucking open the door, he'd jump in, and we'd fucking dip out. Did it 3, 4, 5, 7 times. Who knows? I don't remember.
Damn.
Oh, one time he grabbed 2 jugs of Carlos Rossi. Remember the big jugs? You remember those? You've seen those, like table wine jugs? And they got like the whole. He grabbed 2 of those, and he just came running out of a fucking Safeway. He's running out of a Safeway. And I just pull up, open the door, and he hops in, and we're out.
Damn.
We did that a few times. See, we was wild, motherfuckers. We did shit. We used to do shit back in the day.
Remember, folks, this is past time.
Right.
Back in the day, man.
It's like, how old was I then? 16? That was like 30 years ago. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah. That's why I say
there's some shit you don't even remember until you talk about it.
It was all just dumb shit as kids, you know what I mean? Like everybody's done dumb shit as kids, you know, and you just hope that you don't do nothing stupid enough to fuck your life up. Right. You know what I mean? That's where you're at. But, you're going to do the little things. You're going to, and some people don't. Some people are like, nope, never done any of that, And that's okay, But some of us had to do it for you, so you knew better.
Bomb droppers.
Right. You see us get in trouble with shit or things would happen to us, and then you go, yeah, that's why I don't do that shit. But that's what used to keep me out of the big drugs. You know what I mean? Like I would just smoke weed and that's it. Well, I did do cocaine once. I did cocaine a couple of times. But anyways, wow, we're getting into it, folks.
Whoa,
we're getting into it. But anyways, but yeah, so like, because I would see, like, I was out in the street, so I was seeing the crackheads, and I was seeing these men. I was like, no, man, I ain't doing no crack. Look at these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to live like that. That's not who I am. You know what I mean? So, like, that kept me away from a lot of doing all that other weird shit. But, like, you know what I mean? And that's what the thing is when I did cocaine, like, a couple times I didn't even know I was doing it. Like, because people were sprinkling it in a weed.
damn.
And then so, like, they wasn't even telling me. You know what I mean? So, like, and then I would just feel weird. And they'd be like, you feel different? And then they would tell me later, they'd be like, yeah, I did sprinkle some shit.
What?
Like, you know what I mean? And so, like, it was my cousin. My cousins were fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But then after that, you started asking people, like, yo, this ain't a primo, is it? And they be
Right.
like, you know,
Right.
like,
Definitely
no, fuck
got
that.
asked to see him. Now you got to watch.
You got to try and ask people and stuff like, yo, ain't nothing else in here, right? You know what I mean? So.
I don't even want to smoke it. I'm good.
Right. Yeah, at least give me the choice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, don't just fucking throw something on me and I don't have a choice. That's fucked up. So that's why I thought it was fucked up. So, but like stuff like that happened to me, and then that made me a little more
Like,
cautious of that shit and be like, nah, man, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like it just something with that click. So that was cool.
Shit.
But, you know, and
Me personally, I've never experienced it, but I've known people that, you know, that was on it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, nah, I can't do this.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You learn by their behavior.
I can't do
You
this.
know what I mean? Because if they were having a great fucking time and looked like everything was great, you probably would have been like, damn, maybe I can do this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I can have a good time, man. I'm in the house just on the couch chilling, right? And I ain't gonna say who, you know what I'm saying? But a person came in the room and got some cereal, right? Got some cereal. Then sat down on the floor. The motherfucker had a bag in his hand, right?
right.
So he trying to eat the cereal and the bag in his hand at the same time. And I'm like, what the fuck? But then
It's still in the bag?
no, he got the bowl of cereal in his hand.
Oh, okay.
And then he got the bag in his hand and the spoon. So he trying to scoop the shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So he after his scoop, he was like, yeah, so
And then he just nods out.
nods out right there.
Wow.
And I'm like,
He's still holding the fucking
yes. Yes.
cereal? Yeah.
He's sitting there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I don't want
I don't want
to do
it.
that.
Whatever that is, I don't want it. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't want to
sometimes
do that.
Sometimes these things that
I don't want
happen
to be in that predicament.
to other people around us and things like that are there to show you what it looks like if you do it.
Right.
Like, yeah, that could be you. You know what I mean? Like, you want to go down that path. You know?
I see people on the street like that. Motherfuckers nodding.
Oh, yeah, they're out there.
Look like they about to fall over and shit, but they do not fall over.
Oh.
I mean, one time I hit the horn, the motherfucker like,
They don't move. They don't even move.
That motherfucker just
They don't
in
even
another dimension, bro. He just, that motherfucker act like he didn't hit the horn.
Yeah. They just don't even move. They're just
Like, they don't even care what's going on. Yeah.
They just do this, but they never fall.
Never.
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 They'll be like fully bent over. And they never fall. You're like, get the fuck. And that goes back to what we've talked about on the show before, remember?
What's that?
We're just walking on two little fucking nubs.
Right.
What kind of balance is that, folks?
Right.
Where you're just leaning over and you're not falling. That's some kung fu feng shui type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you think about
But
it.
you're not even realizing you're doing
And you
this
don't
shit,
even,
probably.
you're probably, right. So it's almost like, are they going into another dimension?
I don't know where the hell they
you know
go.
what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on here? So,
More power to them, but I ain't trying to knock nobody's shit, but that's just not my lane,
right.
you know?
Yeah, and that's why I say some people are just here to show us what not to do.
That's just
for you. That's your choice. You get to make whatever choices you want. You got the free will.
Yeah.
You know? And I'll just be like, yep, that's not me. I don't want that. You know? So
Right.
So whatever it is, whatever it is.
For real, for real. Shit, that's crazy. We talking about that today. Me and my coworker. He said he did it once too. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I said, nah, I ain't do that shit. That's just not for me, bro. He said he put it on his gums and shit.
Right.
He said his mouth got real numb. He like, man, what's going on? What's going on?
I've done that.
And then he was like, nah, man. After that, he was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to try this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because just my luck, I fuck around and try this shit and fuck around and get stuck.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Right. So like that was one thing I thought one time. I was like, what if I am the one who does it, and then I'm just fucked up?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what if that's me? I just have to do it once, and then I just go on this path. I'd be thinking like that. So I'd be like, nope, I'm not even doing it once. I'm not even trying it because I'm going to go on a path if I do it. So it's like I already see it. So I'm just like, nope, can't do it.
No.
So yeah, we talked about my acid trips.
Yeah.
Had a couple of those. But yeah, that's the worst I did. I did cocaine a few times and acid a couple times. And those are the worst heavy drugs I'd ever did.
Yeah.
Never went beyond that, as far as I know, unless anybody drugged me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I was in the military. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they probably was doing some weird shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you ain't fuck with no meth or no shit like that.
No, nothing like that. No.
Yeah, we talking about that today. We talking about Molly's and...
Right. I don't think I've never even done those.
I've
never even done those. I wasn't even a party drug type person.
Nah. No. The only thing I probably did, I did a half a E-pill, and I was in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I've taken.
I ain't really feel the effect from that shit.
I've taken an Adderall before.
Adderall.
Yeah. It makes you feel more hyper, like you feel like you want to do stuff. Yeah. Because I think for like a normal person, it just, I mean, you know what I mean? Like someone who needs it, it just kind of perks them up so that they can function. You know what I mean? Because I think it's like one of those depression drugs or some shit, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyways, it makes it wakes you up more. Like your brain feels like it's awake more. You know what I mean? It just feels like, it's almost like that, you know what I mean? Like that movie where the dude takes the pill and then all of a sudden he can use 100% of his brain and shit. Chick did him. There was a couple different ones, Limitless and like Lucy or something like
Limitless,
that. Right?
yeah. I remember that one.
But yeah, there were different ones like that.
I remember that one.
Take the pill and all of a sudden you can use all your brain. It's like Adderall kind of felt like it opened up another area of your brain. It's like, whoa, it's almost like you knew more shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's weird.
No, you want something weird? Sorry to change the subject.
No, go.
This just hit me. Like, so we go into a customer house, right? And this
is today, folks.
No. This was Monday, I believe.
Well, I meant like
this week,
modern times.
Yeah.
We're not talking about childhoods here.
And he had like 3 little kids, right? But I only seen one when I walked in.
Okay. He said he had 3.
No, he didn't say
you know?
anything. I just seen one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right.
Found out he had 3.
Right.
Okay.
Because we cleaned the damn bedroom. We opened the closet. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the carpet is in the closet.
Right.
So we opened the closet up. 2 motherfuckers just hop out. Like 2 kids just hop out.
They're just hanging out in the closet?
Just playing around. You know what I mean? Just being kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they're in the closet.
Right. And you didn't even hear them.
I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? I'm just walking in the room. I'm like, yo, where the hell they come from? You know what I'm saying? So boom. So my coworker, he always asking crazy questions, you know what I mean? Shit I want to ask nobody, but he be asking them, you know what I'm like, this motherfucker, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But hey, I let him be him, you know what I mean? Right. So anyway, he asked him, so what's the kid's name? You know what I'm saying, right? So he said, yeah, they all named after horror movies. I was like, what?
Okay.
One of them named Damien.
Okay. He's got 3 little demons. Huh? Lucifer.
Yes.
Yes.
Lucifer and what's the other one? Oh my goodness. Saturn.
Supernatural.
I don't know. Saturn. Saturn. I don't know.
Saturnalia.
It was crazy. It was some.
I got
it was
you.
some wild shit.
No, I got that's weird. That's weird.
Who does that?
Weirdos.
You name your kids after horror movies?
Yeah, I don't know.
One of them got the first name and middle name.
Michael Myers.
It's a horror movie. I'm like, damn.
name
What
is
type
Michael
of
Myers.
shit? I'm like, hey. You know what I'm saying? But I would never known that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Well, maybe that's why he asked. It's
crazy
now
you
you
meet
saw
people.
you. Right. That was some weird shit.
yeah. I just be hearing this shit like, what?
Yeah.
Horror movies. You need came at okay, so what's worse? Name your kid after a horror movie or after a car or a drink.
Oh, I don't know.
You know, motherfuckers be like,
Horror movies definitely worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
What is wrong with
My
you?
daughter's name's Hennessy. It's
Right.
it's not that bad.
Alizé.
Right. It's not
Yeah,
that
nah.
bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, if your name's like you said, like Lucifer or something weird, you're like, what the fuck? You know, like that's just
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta think about when they get older, man.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're supposed to like think of in the future.
Right.
You know, like, what do you think this is gonna? You think this didn't age well? You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's not gonna age well. I'm telling you.
Definitely not.
They're gonna change their names. It's not gonna
Okay.
age well.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking about that part, but I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Why'd you name your kids after some horror movies? Because he said him and his lady like horror movies and shit. They watch a lot of horror movies, so
Horror aficionados.
I don't know. That wouldn't even be in my mind. Sorry. But hey, that's your life, your kids, your path.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm glad Mom Dukes gave me my name. My name sound white.
Sam White.
Yeah, it sound white.
Oh,
can
it
get
sound white.
Yeah. I can get in a lot of places. To him with the, him a little accent. Yeah, sure.
There you go. That's how you talk to him on the phone.
Yeah, my name is whoop, whoop, whoop.
And then you get there. Like,
I get there like, whoa.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Y'all still hiring? Here's the real me. You said I'm in there, right? What?
I'm still following along.
You said I'm in there, right? I'm good. Sorry, sir. You in the nine. It's too late now. You know what? Charleston White, boy, he said every job he done went to, he done sued they ass.
Light one up?
Yeah, damn. I'm tripping. And I don't even watch him like that. You know what I'm saying? But how he done came up for real by him suing people like jobs.
That's how he did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
He just be suing jobs, you know what I'm saying? He'd go to the job, find out what's going on, you know what I'm saying? He read the handbook, he see somebody doing something crazy. He be like, oh, okay. He go to that person and tell him, like, hey, you need to stop doing that. And write it down.
Right.
And as the person keep doing it, he said, okay, all right, I'm going to go to HR.
Right.
That's when you go to HR. You tell them to HR, like, hey, look, Johnny keep doing this. All right, I told you. You write that down.
Right. I informed
Johnny do it again. Boom. He write down again and then take it to court. Yeah. Now they ass getting sued.
Then you sue him for damages.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
I was like, damn. Shit. I feel like I could do that with my shit right now. Hey, Charleston.
He's like, hit
If
me
you
up.
watching this, man, hit us, man.
AwkwardIntel
Got some
at
little
gmail.com.
Hey, believe me, I got one for you.
Yep.
Believe me.
AwkwardIntel
I break you off a little chain.
at gmail.com.
I'm telling you. For real. I'm telling you. Hit me up. Got an easy one for you. You gonna be like, what? Are you still there, boy? Well, look, boy, let me try to do this shit. Let me try to do this. Show me. For real. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of people go through a lot of shit at work.
Yeah, they just don't know how to go
They don't
about
know
it.
how to go about it. Yeah.
You're right. That's very true. A lot of people, like you're saying, they don't know the steps. So they might go to HR, but then HR goes, well, you don't have any proof, so we have nothing to go on. So like you're saying, they don't know how to keep track and, you know what I mean, to make sure that they have the idea, you know what I mean? Everything's logged or whatever.
Right. Just document it yourself, man. Look,
Right. You got to be a
told
little
such and
more.
such.
Yeah, you got to become the detective at that point.
Yeah.
You know, so it's, a lot of people aren't trying to do all that. They want someone to do it for them.
Yeah. Said, did you know two people just talking about, you know, their weekend, you know what I mean, like with their other, they considered sexual harassment if somebody else hear that?
Say that again?
Yes. So if you telling
We're having a
one of your
conversation.
homeboy, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you talking about, you know, we talking about I just smashed somebody and
Over the weekend, right?
right.
Yeah.
And then
Somebody else hears it?
he right.
Yeah. Oh, that's always been a thing.
Right. But
Right.
that's sexual harassment.
Yeah, if somebody reports it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that for
Yeah.
real.
You have to be reported, though. See, that's the thing is a lot of these things have to be enforced. If no one's enforcing them or talking about them, because like I said, when we were growing up, or, you know, when I was, working in the workforce like that, yeah, you'd keep it down to a point, you know, of like who's around, you know what I mean? But you always had that moment where every now and again somebody overheard something, you know, and they'd be like, hey, you guys need to chill over there. You know what I mean? They heard it, but if they're not telling nobody, then it's not a big deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it always kind of was a thing, but that's it. You know what I mean? Like no one enforced it, but it's probably being enforced a lot more now because of the way the world has turned in that way. You know what I mean? With the whole Me Too movement showing up and all that stuff. You know?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
But yeah, because I think, because like that was definitely a rule in the military when I was in the military. Having conversations like that were inappropriate at the workplace. You know what I mean? But nobody ever would be like I said, it would happen sometimes here and there. But like I said, nobody would ever be like, oh, I'm going to HR, you know, I'm going to go tell the general or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I mean? Whoever they're supposed to tell. They would just be like I said, they would usually just be like, hey, y'all need to chill over there. You know what I mean? To almost not to bring a big deal to it, but just be like, I know what y'all are doing, and you know what I mean, and be like, relax. You know, there's too many ears around here.
Right.
You know, so you had to be kind of smart enough to know and be like, oh shit,
Right.
You'll talk about something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a lot of shit that go on. I'm telling you.
But yeah, I think it's women getting some of their power back, just in general, because we know in the workforce, they're caught in a lot more situations. They're caught in a lot more situations than usual. Let's get into a song.
Yeah.
Let's get into a song. So this one is Rich Blakk, I'm A.P.E, Applying Pressure Effortlessly. That's the album. Rich Blakk, I'm A.P.E. And the song is Fetty Krueger, in parentheses, Nightmares. Let's do it since we were talking about horror stuff, right?
Clock is ticking, 1, 2, 3. Time is over, time to leave. Hold your hands and pray for me. Close my eyes and fall asleep. Sleep can take your whole life. Dreams can turn into a nightmare.
check. I'm sweating no calories, spinning, you know I ain't missing no steps. No, please don't judge me, Lord, no, I gotta collect. Whoa, I keep having dreams that I'm broken dead. Fall, help me with my stress so I could go collect. And my nightmares got me waving rods, you thinking I'm depressed. My nightmares got me staying up and I can't get no rest. On the Bible and on my chest and for my soul, I hope protect. Can't fuck with a hate, I'm chasing this paper, I'm staying the fuck out the way. Ain't worried about gossip and fuck up the profit, I'm trying to run up a play. Gotta be talking about money to me, or I ain't got nothing to say. I got my hands all over the Benz, that's why it's blue in the face. I don't want ice, but can't take my dirt, I'm a devil. Make a stick talk like Japan. Yeah, I get shot, get dropped to 11. I got arsenal, I'm a rebel, but I'm seeing ghosts, so I'm settled. So my nightmares disheveled. When you slay a demon, you can rebel. Sleep,
Sleep can take your whole life. Dreams can turn into a night. Sleep can take your whole life. Dreams can turn into a night.
That's my reality, I need a salary, I'm trying to run up a check. I'm sweating no calories, spinning, you know I ain't missing no steps. No, please don't judge me, Lord, no, I gotta collect. Whoa, I keep having dreams that I'm broken dead. Fall, help me with my stress so I could go collect. And my nightmares got me waving rods, you thinking I'm depressed. My nightmares got me staying up and I can't get no rest. On the Bible and on my chest and for my soul, I hope protected. I'm being reckless, cause I'm going in circles, I'm spinning like I'm Mr. Exit. Look, I'm protected, that's what the tech did. Money coming, I accept it. Wake up to it like it's breakfast, no, I know I can't neglect it. Being broke is a breakfast, me and Ben are best friends. Got a love that you can't question. I'm in the trap, but you trapped in. Back door, throw packs out. Front door, get racks in. That's what I call a back end.
Sleep can take your whole life. Dreams can turn into a night.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fetty, Krueger.
Yeah.
Nightmares. Rich Blakk. I'm
Yes,
A. And I did the mixing. Thank you.
applying pressure
Effortlessly.
effortlessly.
So yeah, try to, showcase other little different songs and stuff. And I showcase a lot of like Rich Blakk stuff a lot of times because, well, for one, I feature on a few of them. You know what I mean? We do that, but also because like I'm mixing all that stuff too. So it's good to hear it on a different platform and then see what people think, who may not have heard that music before.
Right.
And then if they like that song, and then, you know what I mean? Never know. Because I'm on that mixing tip nowadays,
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all can send some music in, man, Shit. We go through them. Shit, we might get playing,
Oh, get a couple of people, see if they play a song. See what people think.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Send it in. See what happens. Never know.
Send a song in, man.
AwkwardIntel at gmail.com.
We play it, give it a little bit of time, Let other ears hear it, who haven't heard it.
Yep, definitely.
And like you said, if you need some mixing, we do the mixing.
Yep. We'll let you know what the rates are. Hit us up.
Yeah. That's it. Plug in. That's it. Plug in. What they say?
Tap in.
Don't
tap out.
Yeah. Yeah. Tap in.
Tap in. Don't tap out.
Tap out.
What's the other one? What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh shit! Lost it.
No, that was the first one. That was what I was gonna say.
That was one.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. Everybody on this voting shit.
It's heating up. The DNC's in action right now, so it's heating up.
Definitely going on. It's like I tried to talk to my mother about this shit, and she just like.
She's stuck.
I had on a red shirt. Yeah, I had on a red shirt. Oh, you a Trump supporter? I say, whoa. I just got on a red shirt on, man. Wow. Chill.
Right. See how conditioned they are with that shit? They see the color and immediately get upset.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, hold up, man.
That's how deep they got this shit, man. That's how deep they've implanted themselves in some of these people. There's people out there like that everywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And they're on both sides. They're on both sides. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
That are just weirdos about it. You know, when it comes to the whole, you know, it's like you shouldn't care that much. Like you should care enough to make the changes and do the things, but it shouldn't affect you personally. And you can't talk to people and nobody's this. Wow, that's deep.
My fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't get the memo.
Even my sister knows. She was like, hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So me and my little brother, you know what I'm saying, we used to always talk to her about this shit anyway. Yeah.
Trying to red pill her?
Yeah, so remember I told you she thought we was in the cult already. So my little brother, he came in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we get to talking about it, and she getting hot, boy. She getting furious. So we like, all right, yo, let's chill. She, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Mom dude's getting a little upset. I'm tired of hearing her scream about this. But I don't know. Some people just don't see it.
Yeah, and you never know when they will or if they will. So it's just not, you know what I mean? It's like just let them have their thoughts, and you can say what you can say, but if it doesn't change, it just doesn't change. You know, the idea is that the masks and the puppets and everything that's out there now are there to wake those people up. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be some who are just not going to believe it no matter what until they pull that mask off.
Right.
And then they're going to go, what the fuck? And they might not even believe that. They might go, no, that's not, this is fake.
Right.
Are you pranking me? You know what I mean? They're going to be so caught up in it, not realizing that it was all bullshit.
And the crazy part, what you just said, is the same thing I thought about.
But that's what we need. We need the unmasking type shit to get those people to rethink it.
And they do that. You still ain't going to believe this shit.
Right.
That's going to be the crazy part.
They're going to think it's AI. That's AI.
Oh, man.
Because that's what all that is. All that stuff is the distraction in order to use it later. Do you know what I mean? Because you know AI exists, because you know what it can do, what it's capable of. When they want to come out, they'll come out and go, "Yeah, that was AI," and then you believe them at that point. And you know what I mean? Like that's how they use it for nefarious shit. You know what I mean? To keep lying to you, is they're always going to give you a piece of the truth and then use that to drill the lie home. You know. And so it's like, but you gotta be smarter than this.
Yep. You got a brain, use it, man. Don't let the thing go to waste.
That's why they're like, you gotta think for yourself. Stop letting them think for you.
Man, I don't know, man. It's just some people out in the world that I see on an everyday basis just look lost, man. Like, not even talking to him, I can just look at him just like, you lost, bro. Right. Motherfuckers be looking like, just look zoned out, just like, I don't know. It just look weird to me. But I peep it, though.
Well, you can see it now. You know what I mean? Like it's not even like, that's what people always be like, well, you're looking for it. And it's not that you're looking for it, it's you recognize it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That takes me into like synchronicities, right? Yeah, a lot of people go, well, it's because you're looking for it. And it's like, no, it's because I'm recognizing it. I'm paying attention to the signs. Because there's a lot of people who don't see them. Not in the way that I see them. Mm-hmm. And I'll give you an example. So this weekend I'm hanging out with my brother, right? Right. And we're talking about different stuff going on, and you know how I've talked about my sickness back in 2017, and then stopping my drinking and changing my life, and here I am today, folks. Right? So I'm talking with him, and he's not we don't have the same mothers. We have the same father.
Okay.
So that's why this is going to be significant. This is going to be significant. Why I had to say that. So we're talking, and he's looking really good. He's looking slim and everything, right? And I'm just like, I hadn't seen him in a while. It's been like almost 2 years. I hadn't seen him, like face to face. But I'd seen him in pictures, follow him on Instagram, shit like that. You know what I mean? But we hadn't been face to face until that moment. So we're chatting about this, that, and we get onto this. And then so I'm like, how you doing so well? Like, what, did you change your diet? And he was like, man, I went to the doctor about a year ago or so. And they told me that I had a fatty liver and, I needed to stop drinking and doing some, eating the gross foods and shit and just change up some things. He goes, I remember the story you told me about you being sick and how you kind of dealt with it. He goes, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm going through all that. And I was like, nice. I was like, but he goes, but I quit drinking. I don't have no cravings. Once they told me it was over, to me it was over.
Yeah.
I had my fun. I go, that's the same thing I thought. The same kind of thoughts I had at some point was, yeah, okay, it's over. And I never had a craving. Don't have a craving. Never have. Don't have a problem. You got a beer. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's you.
And that's crazy. you know what I mean? Normally, I don't really drink beers. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mess with the wine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But every once in a while, I get a beer. But I had this in my refrigerator since last week.
Right. So he was like, I need to drink this.
Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. Let me go ahead and grab it.
Yeah.
Take it to the shelf.
So.
But yeah. So
that's kind of a synchronicity. Okay, now we've both kind of been through something similar. That's weird, right? And then I go, wait a minute, wasn't your birthday like right? Is it like right now? And he goes, yeah, it was yesterday. And I was like, oh shit, happy birthday. And then I go, how old are you? And he was like 38. And I was like, oh shit. I go, in 2017 when I got sick, guess how old I was?
38.
Yeah.
Wow. Bomb droppers.
Synchronicities are happening, right? Like that, between our lives like that. And I'm like, yo, I go, and here's to get deeper. Our father, he passed away at 38.
Wow.
Through the same situation. He had diabetes and he didn't know. And he was a big drinker. So he got drunk one day, just drinking normal, like a regular, weekend or something. And his sugar level shot up.
Dang.
Put him in a coma, and then he never recovered. He just passed a couple days later.
Dang.
So, growing up, we had those thoughts of, hey, this is, it can happen to you too, because you're, you have his genes and his blood and, whatever.
Right.
So we thought about, and some things like that had happened to me randomly within my life. As I was going, I would be at the doctor and they would say, hey, your sugars are really high. You should get that checked out, So I had some stuff going on. I had the signs that I didn't pay attention to. You know what I mean? And then that's what got me to the 2017 situation, which then for him, same situation, got him to that same situation for him.
Dang.
And I said, but we changed our timelines. See, he didn't get a chance to change the timeline. But he knew that we could. So we did.
Bomb droppers.
That's why we're still here. We passed that mark. We fixed that loop and we moved on. You know what I mean? That's what we're here to do. That's what's going on. That's what we're doing. We're time travelers, folks. Come on.
Damn.
And we're fixing the traumas and the loops and the bullshit in our lives, no matter how far it takes us down the lines. That's why we're the greatest ancestor that's ever lived at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you want to take it like that, if you want to look at it like that, but it's like we're just following the line of what we were supposed to complete, and we're completing it now. We're doing it. We're here.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So it gets deeper, though. So then I go, you know about synchronicities, angel numbers and stuff? And he was like, yeah, I've heard of them. He goes, yeah, I've seen like 222 before, but I don't see it all the time, or like I don't see any numbers all the time. I might catch it, randomly sometimes. He goes, but it's very rare. And so I was like, yeah, man, I see them like 5-6 times a day.
Yeah.
And so he's like, He's like, oh, okay. And not thinking nothing of it, right? And then so we're just doing stuff, talking, bullshitting, telling these stories that I'm telling you. We're talking about all this. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yo. And he looks over. 111.
That's crazy.
And I'm in his room. I'm in his hotel room. I'm hanging out with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not at my house. I'm at his house.
Yeah.
Hit that, you know. And then we're chatting about some other shit. And then all of a sudden, 333.
Wow.
We're
That's
still hanging out.
crazy
We're
you
still
said
chilling.
this.
And it hits this, right? So
Yeah.
it triggers some shit for you?
Yeah, remember you said
Yeah.
111.
11123, right? And then by the end of the night, we hit 555, and I think there was another number we hit of some sort. And I was showing him at the same time. Like one of them was on the phone.
Yeah.
One of them was in here, the 555.
Yeah.
When he came to the studio,
Okay.
it was on a clock that was in the room over there.
Yeah.
I was sitting there and I was talking on the phone, and then he came over to tell me something because we were chilling. I was on the phone. I was like, let me take this call real quick. And then all of a sudden I look up and I go, and I look back at him and he goes, oh shit. And I was like, see, that's,
Yeah.
I'm not doing this on purpose.
Exactly.
So he saw it where he was like, yo, one was on your phone, one was on there, one was on, it was 1010 over on this shit over here. You know what I mean? It was all different things. It wasn't like I kept looking at my phone like I had an alarm set up or something. It was all different shit. And he saw it. I was pointing it out to him.
Right.
And I was like, bro, I told you I see him all the time, every day, 5, 6, 7 times sometimes. I go, it's just that's how I see numbers now.
Yeah.
I just see him as always telling me something.
Right.
I'm always I'm taking it in. That's all. I'm just taking it in. And I don't know what all of it means. I'm not saying that I'm figuring it out. By no means am I saying that. I'm still struggling with it. I'm still working with it. I'm still trying to understand it. But because I'm seeing it, that just lets me know I'm good. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Like I know I'm good.
Right.
I just gotta figure some of these out. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing. That's what we've been doing. That's the idea of all this. When you actually know who you are and what you're doing, that's when you realize you're that time traveler. You're fixing shit. You're doing things. You're battling. You know what I mean? And it's all spiritual warfare.
Yeah, shit will come much easier to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It starts to make sense. Yeah. It starts to make sense. Definitely.
Shit, but to go along with what you were saying, you was pointing it out.
Yeah, the 1 and the 3.
Yeah, so I'm with my coworker and shit, right? He gonna come on the show one day.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he gonna come on the
You
show
gonna
one
get
day.
him.
He gonna come. Fuck that. He gonna come one day. You know what I'm saying? But it just be random times. We'll be on the road. I just be chilling, just driving, just looking out, just looking out the window.
Just happen to be in the truck.
Just
You
looking out
could
the
be
window.
doing anything else.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Like somebody tag, boom. I pointed out to him. Look at that. He like, what? Oh, why?
Yeah, you see it, right? Boom, hit another one.
So today we driving. I said, boom, dang, 111. I said, hey, look. He said, oh, damn. Okay, 111.
And you just catching them.
Boom,
And
right?
you just catching them in the environment.
Right. So 333
Yeah.
comes around.
Yeah.
We in the truck. I'm just chilling. He doing paperwork, you know what I mean? Because we just got finished the job.
Right.
I'm just chilling, looking out the window again. I have him look at the clock radio, 333. I'm like, hey, look.
Right. Hits right on the radio, right.
I'm like, look. He like, oh, damn, all right.
Y'all hit them all that day,
Yeah,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I just be,
Yeah.
I point him out to him as I see him too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the best way.
I want
That's
him to
the
see
only
that
way.
shit too.
That's the only way you could really see it because it's so random. It's not like you're looking for it.
Right.
Like I said, it's not like I'm on my phone playing my game and I can see the clock.
Ain't
You know
none
what I
of
mean?
that
And then I
shit.
can go, hey, look, for 5 minutes I've been waiting for it to hit this number. It's never that. It's like I said, it's like your phone dings and you go, what? And then it's a number. You know what I mean? And you're like,
But the crazy part is, we in the house doing somebody repair. Probably be doing a repair, right? And he get a phone call from his sister, and his sister just went crazy with the numbers. She was like, "What's your birthday?" He was like, come on, sis, you know our birthday. She's like, I know your birthday, but what the year you was born? He was like, woo. He told her, right? And she broke his numbers down. She broke his shit down.
Right.
Boom. She gave him a number, and she's like, mommy number. She's like, what's mommy? She's like, I got it. Boom. Broke her shit down.
Right.
You know, and then she was like, wow, you know what? This is getting crazy because we all together. We all the same number. I'm like, what the hell is going on, yo? I was like, yo, I need you to tell her to read my shit. I want to find out. I need to learn how to do that shit.
Can we call her?
I don't know her number.
No, I'm just saying maybe figure out if we can call her, right?
Right.
And then we'll call her.
Right.
And we'll do it on the show.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Got you. Because if I call her and put the Bluetooth on, excuse me, it'll come through like whatever. You know what I mean? The call will come through.
Yeah.
You could do it that way if she can do it that way.
I see.
Yeah. Just set it up, and then that way we'll set it up for a time when we'll do it during the show. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, 'cause she good with them numbers.
Yeah. See if you can set it up, and then
For
that
real.
way we'll do it. We'll do it live for you
know what I'm
folks.
saying? Yeah. I want her to do my shit
Nice.
anyway.
Yeah.
I already told him that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this would be even better. Good. Have her call
Because we're about to hit the 90s.
and y'all can hear our readings, well, our numbers meanings or whatever.
Right.
And maybe she could give you a little insight
Right. Might make sense.
about the numbers.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever resonates with you, take it. Everything else, throw it away. You don't have to believe everything they say. You just take what feels right to you, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, like I said, you have a lot of ancestors within you, too. So she could be talking to any of those people. You just don't realize what it is because you are this person. But within, you've got other people who are going to influence you along the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Based on the information you have. You had to hear that information. It don't make sense to you today, but it might make sense to you another day, you know? So that's all it is.
Yeah, she good with them numbers. Astrology and
Right.
numerology.
Yeah, I
and
like
all
that
shit.
stuff. I like that stuff too.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
interesting. Remember we did it once with the one
Yeah, right.
the little game thing that was online. Yeah, we did it once with the one show.
Yeah, but
That was like episode 12 or some shit.
it's
Way the
like,
fuck back
it's
there.
like she knew it. She know what to add, what you know what I'm saying, what add up. I just want to learn this shit so I can do this shit myself.
Right.
For real.
Feel like you'd have a knack for it. You like that? You like pulling cards or something? You like tarot or some shit like that? Any of that stuff?
Now that shit, I don't like that shit.
Okay. So no, just studying numbers.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Whew.
Yeah.
That one must be hitting.
That's what I'm saying.
That one must
She
be
put him like a
hitting.
tow truck. You hear me? Ooh, wait. But no. Damn, what's Grace say? Damn, I
We were
forgot.
talking about synchronicities and numbers,
Oh yeah, numbers.
and then we were talking about we're going to set that up for a call.
Yeah,
We can do that. We can do that on the show.
yeah. I'm seeing him tomorrow. I'm gonna see what's up. Yeah, I just want to learn that shit, man. Cause you can break a whole lot of shit down. You break a whole lot of shit down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I've looked into it a
can
little
know
bit.
more.
I've looked into it a little bit here and there, and yeah,
You know more.
like I mean, my sister knows a little bit. She showed me a little bit of stuff. Like she can look at your birth chart and just tell you some basic stuff. You know what I mean? Like just to get you interested.
Yeah,
She's not like talented, like
I need to know
intuitive
more.
or nothing. She's just like she's kind of like it's based on. It's you know what I mean. She read the book, she studied it and researched it a little bit, and she's able to give you the idea of what that is. You know what I mean? But not like she's not she's not like trying to fill your energy and be like, but I also think it means this and or whatever.
Yeah,
She's not doing all. She's just telling you, okay, if it's this here, then this means this. How does that fit into your life? And then this means this, and you have to think, how does that fit into my life? You know what I mean? Like, you have to kind of interpret it yourself per se. She's not gonna lay it out for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because she's just not that deep into it. Oh, she might be now. I don't know. She might still be studying that shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild.
I talked to her about it in a while.
But I don't want to get no palm reading.
But she did the cards for me.
I don't want to get no tarot reading. None of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want you to put no bad shit, because now I'm going to be thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like you tell me I got 2 months to live. Like shit, like, I don't want to know how long I'm going to fucking live.
Well, you don't ask that question. Why are you asking that question?
But she told me, look, you got 2 months to live.
Oh, well, she might have to tell you because
I don't want to know
you need
that
to go
shit.
have a good time. You got 2 months to have a good time.
Ain't no time to have no good time in 2 months. Who can fucking have you? Man, yo, you can be in a corner somewhere crying like, damn, I'm about to get out of here.
Or you're a time traveler. You can change it.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or don't believe the bullshit. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't down in 2 months.
Right.
Hell no.
Right. Not me. I got more to do.
Right.
I got more going on.
That's crazy shit. There be some people, you know, the doctors done told them, look, you got 6 months, and
It's because they want your organs.
right,
Shit.
they done still, you know what I mean, they still living past the 6 months or past the time they supposed to, you know, get up out of here.
Because it's frequencies, man. If you like they said, if you believe in it, then you're putting energy into it. If you go, nah, that ain't happening to me. I'm gonna eat better. I'm gonna do my better things. I'm gonna change myself.
Right.
Up here, I'm gonna change myself with food, you know, or whatever, you know, what I intake, and you can reverse a lot of that shit. It's just that that's not what they teach us. They teach us we gotta go do chemotherapy, and we gotta take these pills, and we gotta inject this, and we don't know what none of that shit is. That shit didn't exist 100 years ago.
Right. Shit, back then, what? They was going off remedies and shit.
Right.
Straight remedies.
And cancers were either non-existent or so super rare. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's because of the processed shit. It's what they're putting in our air and our food. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And our probably in our water and our products and shit too. You know what I mean? It's probably in everything. We don't know what the fuck they're doing.
It's in everything.
That's what we're learning. It's just everywhere. But that's how powerful you are. They put all that against you, and you were still here.
Right. Bomb droppers. Might have a little issues here and there.
But that's why.
But she's still here.
But that's why we do and say and change the things we do. You know what I mean? Like I said, like we make the healthier options. We, you know, like I said, I moved to 1 meal a day for the most part. You know what I mean? Because that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm not going, I need to be on this strict diet and, you know, I can't do this. If I eat a fucking extra piece of pizza here and there, I do it. Right. Because I'm just living my life. But I'm not eating chicken wings at 3 a.m. every other day, leaving the studio like I used to do. I just go home. You know what I'm saying? I ate earlier. I'll eat tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's just a little more discipline on that idea of who you want to be. You know what I mean? That's a lot of it. That's why I say you got to change your mental, and then that just kind of changes yourself. You start to look at yourself in a different way. Instead of just, you know, because it was the same thing with alcohol. Because I was just tearing away at myself on purpose. I knew what I was doing. I knew alcohol was bad for you, especially in the intake that I was doing. You know what I mean? If I was just a normal dude who had a beer or two after work, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal. But I wasn't that guy. You know what I'm saying? I was like 6 to 12. You know what I mean? On a daily basis sometimes. You know what I mean? I got bad there for a little while.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said, so life, the universe corrected me, and you know what I mean? And then I started actually paying attention and changing my mind frame and learning and growing and evolving and going, yeah, I don't have to do all these things everybody says you have to do. I do the shit I want to do, you know? And you just start changing it. You start making boundaries. You start telling people what you want to do. And you know what I mean? I started being more like, you know, I held my tongue for a long time in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Because that was what got you through your day better. got you through your day easier. You know what I mean? So, you know, and it just felt like, you know, when I was a kid, it was like you didn't have a say. You know what I mean? Just to keep the peace.
Yeah.
You know?
I could say that. I could say that for myself too. I could say that too.
So as I got older, I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna fucking just start doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It is what it is. And respectfully, I'm not out here being a menace.
Right.
But just standing, you know, like going like, nah, I'm not doing that. I don't care what you say. You know what I mean? Like, if that's how I feel, that's how I feel.
Right.
Either respect it and tell me what's up, then that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you asked me,
yeah,
and I gave you an answer. No.
Exactly.
No, I don't want to do that.
Right.
The fuck?
I can say no.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, you do whatever you got to do with that. But I said no.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's in your relationships, that's with your friends, that's with your kids. Mm-hmm. When you say what you say, it's like, I said it. Now you do what you do with it.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. That's why I could say that, because I ain't used to say that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
As much.
Right.
Because like I said, I was trying to keep the peace, and I was trying to make everything chill, and, you know, just trying to lay low.
Right.
But it's like, what's that? What did that get me? You know what I mean? What did that get me?
No way.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what? I'm just gonna start saying this shit. Just, and now I do.
And I'm just being me. I'm just being honest.
Right.
Just being honest. You know?
Right.
I'm not out here being malicious. I'm just being honest. And I'm picking and choosing. I'm not fucking just, you know what I mean? I'm picking and choosing, but I'm saying the things I need to say to make sure I get the things across I need to get across. That's all. And I'm more, you know what I mean? Even though people try to say I am assertive anyways, I never felt like I was early on in life. People would tell me that, like, you know, like, oh yeah, you got one of them voices that just is assertive, you know, it just sounds that way. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't seem like everybody's doing anything that makes me feel like I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see it. Right. Like, what the fuck? You know?
It should be crazy, man.
But then, like I said, as I got older, I had to develop it. Like I developed it. I had to think about it. Like, okay, my words are powerful, but I had to learn how to use it. I didn't know how to use it. You know what I mean? Early on, I had to, as I got into the military in my early 20s, I developed it to a point where I was like, okay, now I'm starting to understand how to use my voice. And that's what started, you know what I mean? So by the time I hit my 30s, I'm like, yo, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
This is me. You know, and sometimes you just, I'm intense.
Sorry if you can't handle
intense,
it. But
folks. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just speaking my mind. It ain't nothing. Yeah. You know, I'm just letting you know how I feel, trying to get my point across. That's all.
But what I didn't learn until lately was the level and the tone. You know what I mean? My level and tone sometimes would get intense because of what we're talking about, and then it would seem like I'm trying to be a bully. You know what I mean? That's just my energy.
I get what you're saying.
So I had to learn how to pull that back and just talk normal, but put some energy in it when it needs it, but not try to fill the room. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So
do that. Be yourself.
Yeah.
But
I just had to learn to control it better.
Let me tell you. So, you know, I like to work with some Egypt dudes, right? You know, be from Egypt and shit, right? And my first time, like, being around them, they really had a conversation amongst each other. They was, like, shouting at each other.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm like, hold up, do I gotta break this shit up? Hold up now.
That's just how they talk.
You know what I mean? Right. You know what I'm saying? And then after they left, after dude left, I was like, yo, what, y'all good back there? He's like, oh man, he said, he get that laughing and shit. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Like it was a joke. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm serious. Y'all good back there? What's up?
Right.
He's like,
sounded pretty heated to me.
Yeah. He's like, no, man. That's how we talk to each other. I was like, damn, y'all talk really aggressive with each other, man.
Right.
I thought y'all about to get the moving refrigerators around this motherfucker. For real, man.
Yeah. I mean, some cultures are like that. Definitely, some cultures are more like that.
I mean, and the tone was loud. You know what I mean? Like they was yelling at each other.
Right.
You know. So what you said earlier, that made me think of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's why I said I had to learn the tone.
Energy. Yeah.
Everybody, and that's what everybody's learning now, is when to use those. You know what I mean? Everybody always wants to go to 0 to 100 all of a sudden. You know what I mean? And it's like, we don't need, what are we doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's you being so frustrated that you just want to take it out on the next person that pisses you off. You know what I mean?
I mean, look.
And we got to get out of that, you know, and just be like, okay, what's the problem here? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? How do we resolve this? What's the easiest, quickest way to resolve this? Instead of, you know, so.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, you can't even say hi no more, man. Today, we going to Taco Bell. You know, I speak to people that's near me and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to shout across the room. Like, hey,
but if you're at the next table over,
you know what I'm saying?
How y'all doing?
If y'all right here, boom. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So today, it was the lady sitting in the chair. You know what I mean? She's next to me. I just say, hey. I said, how you doing? Oh. I said, hello.
She didn't say nothing to you. She's just zombie.
Right. So I said it the second time, and then she looked at me and said, huh.
Just not.
I'm like, damn, I don't want your numbers.
Just not into it. Just not into it, right?
I'm just saying hi, you know what I mean? Because you're near me. What the fuck? I don't want to walk past you and don't say nothing.
It's almost like another thing.
That's crazy to me.
It's like we were supposed to be able to walk up to people and say, hey, how you doing? To give you the idea that I'm not a threat. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like how that per se comes together. You know what I mean? Is tribal thing of, how do we know if you're not a threat? There's got to be a way to do that. You know what I mean? And so it could be, you know what I mean? That's what that's supposed to be. Like, hey, how you doing? You know, just
like,
chill tone. Like, I'm not here to be a threat. I'm just here to do my business and be on my way.
That was it. You know? I don't want no posse. Right. I'm just being me, just saying what's up.
But then people have taken that and corrupted it. You know what I mean? To where it's like they go, hey, how you doing? Get your attention, and then now they got you. You know what I mean?
Man, that's crazy.
So because they've corrupted those things, it's like people don't know what to trust anymore. Everything's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Now, I can see if I'm approaching you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm walking in the store.
Right. We're in an establishment.
Walking towards the counter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Walking past you, just saying hi.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm walking past you.
About to order my food. That's it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Simple. It should be simple.
Just say hi back and I'm keep moving. Mm-hmm. You know? Don't just play me like that. I know you heard me say how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Just say hi. Just say hi. And I'd have kept moving.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Crazy.
I don't know what's wrong with people, man. I don't know what's wrong with people.
We start wrapping this thing up, man.
Yeah. Shit. You know, spread love. Spread love.
Episode 89.
89, we in there strong.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Episode 89. Spread love, spread truth. ppeinmusic.com. Oh, look. Y'all see the new chain? Y'all see the new chain?
Oh, yeah. I like that one.
It's the flower of life in blue.
Yeah.
Blue vibranium.
It's that straight blue and black type shit. That's the type shit I want.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
I like that.
I like it. I got a couple different charms, so I'm into them. My new thing. Got to have your charms and your bracelets. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know why. Every time I look at you, it did like you got more. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy to me.
I just wear it well, man. I just wear it well.
Man, it was like every time I look at your shit, it's like, man, you got a whole sleeve.
Right.
But you only got 4. That's crazy.
Yep. The 4 I need.
Yeah.
It is. They become the companions. Mm-hmm. It's like a couple years ago I got into like what's it called? Everyday carry. They call it EDC. Everyday carry. So it's like stuff you have on you every day all the time. Your wallet, you know, your keys, you know what I mean? Like your bracelets, your chain, your knife, you know what I mean? Whatever. Whatever you get, flashlight. Some people carry different shit, you know what I mean? Depending on what they do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody has their own form of it, you know what I mean? But like, there's so many, all kinds of shit. Everybody's got all kinds of stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, your gun, you know what I mean? There's some states where you can carry all day, you know, whatever. Some people are carrying their guns and stuff, so it's like all these different things. So it's you know what I mean? So it's like these have become part of me now. I almost feel like if I don't have them on,
you feel naked, right?
Yes, I feel like I'm missing something.
Right. Yeah.
I don't feel right. Yeah,
nah, you're not gonna feel right.
It's become a thing. So it's been pretty cool going through all that because I started with 1, then I went to 2, then I went to 4. So yeah. So I guess the next move is 8. I mean,
let me see you next show. You gonna be like,
right?
Dad, look what I got, man. I'm good now. Like, damn, Tuck.
Yeah.
I tried to buy one this week. They say somebody just came and bought them all.
Damn.
It's you.
Missed it. It was me.
You got all the motherfucker on your arm. I'm be like, damn.
It's like you just missed them.
Shit.
Maybe if you catch them, you might get one.
I just missed them. Fuck. Funny.
Nice. But yeah. So you know what's up. But we're gonna wrap this thing up. Episode 89. Awkward Intelligence. I'm in talks along with
BDot, baby.
And we'll see you guys in the 90s.
Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
This is Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
Awkward Intelligence.